Hello and welcome. I'll be starting soon. Gonna do some drawing, making some little cards and stuff. Stay tuned or fast forward or something, but do it now.
How do you do?
Fire it up, boys!
We'll be starting real soon.
How do you do?
All right. Let's see here. How's it going? I'm gonna draw some stuff. We're gonna draw things. That's right. We're gonna draw all the things. Make sure my headphones are turned up. Hey, I can hear stuff. All right, let's switch on over.
Switch on over. Switch on over. You're right here.
We've been drawing stuff, making little drawings of things and stuff. Right here, check it out. Got lots of paper. Let's get down.
Let's get down with it.
Look at all these little things we're drawing. Gonna finish working on these ones here. I hope you guys are doing well out there. I just been working on these little cards. These little tiny cards here. You can keep these cards in your pocket. You could keep them on a bookshelf. You could keep them next to your bed so you look at them every day. You could keep this art somewhere sacred, somewhere special. Keep it all hidden away from view. You can make your own. You could get your friends to make them for you. I don't know. You get to do all kinds of stuff, man.
Hey man, you can like do all the things. You can make a flower, you can make a diamond in the middle, you can make a thing in the middle. It doesn't matter, man. You could leave it blank.
You could put many things in the middle here. I went over a couple different ideas, as you can see here. You can leave it blank like that, you know. But this one's just gonna be kind of like this, but smaller.
And I did it with pencil first so that it would be nice and perfect, but I just messed that up because I was saying perfect, and then it's like inevitable. You mess up right when you say the word perfect or something.
But you know, you get those pencil lines there first, and you can they help. They're good guidelines, right? It's not like it's not like exactly what you're gonna do, but it helps. And I always have to tell myself, don't try to fix too much. Don't go out to, like, use the guideline there. Don't try to like do your own thing, you know. Stick to the pencil. Because sometimes, like, my instinct will be like, well, what if I just go, and I'm like, damn it, I messed it all up when I do that. So you just gotta go with what you planned, and then just get it down. But, you know, sometimes that's just the way you draw. But this specific design, I already worked out, so, you know, I've sketched it a few times, and I'm just trying to get to the point where I like it, you know. I'm gonna keep making them until I really like it. There was this other one I had in mind that's more like a tree at the bottom. I think that one would be cool. Not snakes, but roots. That might be my next one here. But this is just a little finger maze. You can do it with your finger. Helps you train your brain a little bit. Train your own brain. How do you do that, Michael? Well, you just think about a thing how you wanna retrain it. Let's think about that first. What would you like to retrain about your brain? I would like to make better choices. No, I don't know. What do you what's a thing? Abundance. How about retraining the way you think about money? Could do that one. Everybody thinks about money in weird ways. They think, oh, if you have money, you're evil or something, or like money is the root of all evil. But what if money is just love? The way that we show each other that we love, because that's all we have in this society. That's like what we're given. So maybe it's love. Maybe it's energy. You know, like work, the ability to do work. That's what we have here. Like, what is your energy made up of? You know, your time, your efforts. What is it that you really want? I was thinking about like how when they were making zines or zines, magazines, zines. Yes, zine. I like saying zine, but I know it's zine. But I think I'm gonna keep saying zine just to mess up people. Like the reason people were making them, just a couple different reasons. But one of the reasons they started, a lot of them started, was to promote their own stuff. People want to promote their own stuff, and making bands and stuff. It's 11:11. Look at that. Making having a band to promote. My friend sent me a message. You put some lyrics in there, or a couple songs, and a place to go listen to those songs, and tell them about the venue or the venues you play at. Have a little list of shows on there, and you hand it out. It's just a way to get people interested. You can make little comics, little superheroes out of the different band members or something. I don't know, just do something, But yeah, a way to promote your own band, and that was a way for artists to incorporate their stuff into bands more. And you don't really see that anymore. People aren't really doing that. I don't see any designs for bands, do you? There might be, I don't know. This pen you gotta let dry a little bit or else it bleeds, but I think it's done drying. Just gonna erase this stuff underneath. I like this one. This is a good one. Came out good. I just keep reworking this design until I find. This was the first one I did. Until I find, the one I like the best. And then I'm gonna keep repeating that one over and over again until I get it right. Till it's the one I want to make into the official card. And then I'm gonna do a big version of it, not huge, but like this, so that when you shrink it down, it high detail, I don't know why I did that thing, but that's what happened. Let's try something else. Let's draw a raccoon, shall we? A little raccoon guy. Let's get rid of this. This is how I draw a raccoon. I just make a little eye like that. Bloop, bloop. It's gonna have big ears like this. I don't know if raccoons have big ears like that, but this one does. It's gonna be like a football head, a fuzzy football head with raccoon ears that go like rabbit ears. Look at them, they're big. These are his little eyeballs. They're just little slits for now, but we're gonna add eyelids like this because he's very tired, and then little balls underneath, little circles. So he's half eye open guy. And then his little nose is a mushroom. It just goes bloop, 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 like that, or the letter T. And then, see, I don't know if you guys can see from there, but that's all he is right there. And then we're going to do the little classic W, zoop, with the little N creases. Bloop, bloop. We should probably put this camera closer on. All right, and then the next part is, your choice. You can make a fuzzy body. You kind of have to think. Right here is where I think, what do I want to do with his arms? And do I want him pointing straight down? Do I want him straight up? I don't know. Out to the side. Maybe he's holding something. Maybe in this one he's holding something. So I rarely make this hand hold something. But this is what I'm going to do. I just make these little nubs like this. His little furry nub. Maybe he's got a book. He's reading out of this book right here. And he's like, oh, there's something in this I need to tell you about. I can tell you about this book. And then over here we just got, maybe he's directing something, or he's reading out loud. So he's, and then I just make the bottom of his body all fuzzy like that. And a lot of times I forget to give him a tail. So let's do that now. His tail's just looming back here like this. Just pop it in the side. And so his feet, I like to go, I don't know why I do this every time. It reminds me of Muppets for some reason. But I make these little stick legs like this, and I give them striped socks. I just think striped socks are the best. I don't know why. I wouldn't wear them, but on a cartoon character, it's awesome. And then I put it like they're going into a little tube right there, and then I taper down taper down a little bit like that, and then I'm gonna figure out which way his feet are gonna go. Let's see. Do I want them forward? Do I want them straight forward? Do I want them both that way, this way? The easiest way is to go like this, like that. So just whoop, whoop, and then whoop. Maybe put a little sole on there, you know. And that's it, you know. And then either put a little drop shadow. And then maybe some, you give him some claws, because you know, he's got claws, like that. And then, we forgot up here, he looks like some kind of bunny or something, but to make him a raccoon fully, you need these lines right here. And then this one right here. You take them out to the corners, or to the edges here. And then, you know, a couple little spots on his little lip right there, maybe. You can put a little circle around this part. That kind of looks cool. I'll do like another little sideways shadow in his face area. And sometimes I'll pull it off, and then sometimes I won't. I'll give him these little stripes for sure. But let's see if we can pull it off. Sometimes I'll do it just with color. Like when I go back with color, I'll just stripe into it right there. But we're going to do it with the pen. Let's see. Just got to keep those stripes even. That's the trick. Evenly spaced. Just enough to fool the eye. But, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing does. When it looks all sloppy like this, but kind of sloppy, but you know what you're doing, like you've done it a bunch of times, it, you know, it gives the appearance of not AI. I kind of like that. You're like, oh, look, you could tell that's not AI. Sweet. Stripies. I put these little stripies on his tail, and then I just keep them going like this. Keep the stripes going. Keep them going. I like to make them look like they're a tie-dye. Actually, I've never done this before. This is the first time. I like it. I like it. Maybe give him a little necklace down there. A little necklace. Alright, there you go. It's a little dude. It's a little guy right there. Hey, buddy. What are you reading?
The Bible.
No, just Terrence, why are you reading that Bible? That's not Terrence. That's his cousin. You know how you can tell it's not Terrence? The raccoon I usually draw. Oh, you got some coffee stains. There's no fanny pack. There's no fanny pack. So let's draw Terrence. He's a little more haggard. That guy looks like he's got his shit together or something. Let's draw a little more haggard. Merle Haggard. Right, here we go. Hold on. Let's see. Let me switch some of these around. Look at this one. Look at these guys. Alright, let's see. Raccoon. Okay, his ears aren't that pointy. I don't know what that guy was doing with the pointy ears. We're going to start with the little mushroom nose. Little mushroom. It's just a little mushroom. Just a little tiny little mushroom right there. Little mushroom nose. Hello, little mushroom nose. And then you put some little slits for eyes. We're not going to really give them too much for eyes. Just 2 lines on each side. And then maybe his mouth is wider in this one. Let's take it out to here. Looks like a cat right now, but he's going to change. I'm going to give him a tooth. And another tooth over here. Because, I don't know, that's fun. I'm going to put this line in first. And then I'm going to put his ear like right there. And it's just going to be a little nub. And go back down. And then make the bottom of his face just all furry. Like this. Little furry face. There we go. See?
See, it's a little furry face right there.
Alright, and then what is he doing again? What was this guy doing? Oh, Terrence. See, yeah, he's a little more squinty-eyed, Terrence. Give him some stripes up here. Put a little ear ball in there. A little stripe right there. And then I'm not going to color this part in because I'm just going to do that with color later. So let's going to make it black and white. Let's see. What is he doing? What are you doing, Terrence? He's skateboarding. He likes to skateboard. Just going to make him tiny little arms. Tiny little, you know, He's got one arm out. He's like he's surfing or something. Maybe he'll have a little friend on his arm. Maybe he's got a little furry circle dude. I don't know what this guy is, but he's just hanging out. He's a little bug or something. And then, all right, so and then he's got his fanny pack, which you kind of make it bulge out a little bit because he's a little, you know, he's round. And then he's got his fanny pack right there, and you put a little line right there for the zipper, maybe right there. And then some chubby little legs that go like in, like this round little. You gotta have like these little, so that's his legs. You put a little leg right there, put a little leg right there. He's gonna have some big old shoes. I don't know. Should we give him boots? Boots it is. We're gonna give him boots. No shoes. What was I thinking? And his shoes are gonna go this way. Kind of like, you know, like he's standing. Something's wrong with this guy. He's standing funny. And then give him little claws. Give him some claws up here. He's already got claws over here, kind of. He's like,
I'm going to eat this little creature right here. Maybe not.
He's got extra stuff in his little fanny pack if he needs it. So then we're gonna put some like little things, some accompaniments, some accessories, some forest accessories. All right, and then we're gonna corner this off. So we're gonna add a little corner. Add some corners to this. Gives it a nice little extra feel. I don't know what that does, but here we go. We need clouds. Clouds. We're gonna put a little cloud in there. It's a weird cloud.
Another little cloud right there. I like it.
Yeah, definitely gonna make the camera a little closer in future videos, I think. All right, we got clouds. Now we're gonna put like a little horizon back there. There we go. So then, what are we gonna do with these corners? We're gonna do a little doctor them up a little bit. Maybe do we want them just triangles? We could do triangles and then connect them, or you know, we could do a little embellishment or something. Maybe we'll just do little stars right here in the corner. I like little stars. It's almost like now it's a playing deck card or something.
We got 4 stars.
All right, now we're just gonna connect these lines like this. And you don't want to like touch it too much because it's still kind of wet. I don't know. Try not to, I guess. When it dries, it'll be touchable. Do stuff to it. And then we're gonna go over here. We didn't use pencil here, so we don't have to erase anything. Just gonna connect this one to here, and then now we have this little guy. He's ready to go. We could color him in. Now we can just get the markers out. Just color him in. Ooh, this guy, it's creepy. He's all sticking out. Hey, how's it going? I have no nose. We got all these blanks right here. Should use them.
Alright, there's lots of blanks.
All right, check it out. We got markers right here. Whoop, markers. We got the markers. Let me just move this stuff. Move it over. Let's color this guy in too, and this guy while we're at it. This is a little turtle on a swing. He's swinging. He's like, woo! I'm swinging way up here into the sky. So we're gonna make like a natural kind of line at the edge of that. Just go fill this in real quick. And then we'll make some more. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill this in. We're gonna make some more. And then you can like hang on it. We could color some more in, and then we'll do like a little line over here. We'll just finish this little border right here. Just make a color border. Just go to the edge here. Oh, that's fun. I got an itch in my eye. Alright. Go down here like this. Zoop. Fill this in. These are alcohol markers. So they blend really well. They don't leave a bunch of weird marks. You can blend these. You can go back and, you know, if you wait for a second, you can still go back and blend it. It's nice. I really like them. They're very nice. Very nice. But they do wear out fast. That's the problem. So if you're doing a lot of background stuff with blue, you're probably going to run out of blue first. It just seems to be how it goes, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So then after we're done here filling this in, we're going to go on over and pick some colors for the turtle. Oh, what colors should I make that turtle? Purple? No, not a purple turtle. How about a lime green turtle? Let's make a good lime green. Wait, we gotta color this in right here.
Who's the lime green tomato? I mean the turtle. Lime green tomato turtle.
Wait, that's not a... No. It's like a red tomato. No, it's not a tomato, it's a turtle. Oh. We're gonna get this over here. Go up here in the corner right here and just fill that in. Fill it in! There we go. Look at that. Oh, nice. Let's go over here and while we got the blue out, we might as well fill this in. This one's filling in nicely. Oh, look at that. I kind of want it to look like I rushed through it. I like that rough, scribbly look. That rough, scribbly look. It's in this year. Right here. It's the new thing. It's the latest fashion. Everybody's doing it. Scribble it in. What do you mean stay in the lines? No, we're not doing that. We don't need to stay in the line. Maybe just a little bit. But, you know, if you happen to go outside of the lines, it's okay. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. It gives it that, you know, young, loose feel. You know, you're not trying to be perfect over here. We're not AI or whatever. It's not perfect. You gotta scribble outside of the lines. You gotta make it sloppy. You gotta make it real like a human did it. And he rushed through it because he had to do 100 more. Ah, no. Alright, look at this. It's coming out pretty good. I like this. This is a good color. It's okay if you leave some spots in there, like some little white spots. It's alright. It's fine. It gives it like a certain aesthetic. You know what I mean? It's like a certain kind of vibe. Aesthetics. It's very aesthetically pleasing, I must say. But, you know, maybe not. Maybe I'll go in there with a different color and fill those in and make them look like they're little flecks of clouds or something. No, not clowns. Clouds. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll just fill them in. Just leave them. No, we're not going to leave them. We're just going to fill them in. All right, so there we go. We got the sky on that one. We got these two here going. I don't know what's going to happen in this one. Let's think about it later. I don't want to use that much blue. All right, we're going to pick a green, a lime green for this funny little turtle. Wait, that's too green. What the heck? That's way too green. That's like that's yellow. That's not green. This is yellow, Michael. That's not. What are you doing here? I don't know. Here we go. This is green. Is this green? Yes, this is green. And there you go. This is the green turtle. I want his back to be a different color than the rest of his body, so we're gonna find a different green here. Let's see. This one. Does this one work? Oh yes, I like this one. This is nice. It's very nice. It's very nice green. I like it. It's delicious. It's darker than I was expecting, but it's nice. It's good. That doesn't make much difference. It's not much different than his back. His back is now lighter than the rest of his body, but hey, that's fine. Whatever. What is this? It's just, I don't know what's going on here. Extra stuff. It's his body fat sticking out right there. All right, now we've colored him in. He's floating up in the air. What are we doing next with him? Oh, we've got to color in the seat. It's a wooden seat. He's on a thing. What is that? It's a swing, Michael. It's a swing and a miss. All right, we're gonna go over here, put these back proper way. Sheesh. Don't put these back the wrong way, Michael. Gosh. All right. Wait, I needed that one. Shoot. Get back here. Get back in here. Wait. How about this one? I'll just take this one instead.
Alright, so we're gonna use the big fat side of this one. It's nice.
Woo. Color in some of this ground here. Alright. Looks good. Good enough for me. I don't need the perfect. I just don't know where did my other pen go. It's right here somewhere.
There was another pen here somewhere. Put it down, and now I don't know where it is.
It's probably underneath here. Let's check. No. Did I drop it? Probably. Always dropping stuff, Michael. Alright, let's see. Maybe I could just use this one. Hey, look at I signed it. Don't forget to sign your stuff, people. But I'm done with that one, that's why I signed it. But this one, I'm gonna do the ground. Jeez. I forget which side is which. Oh, listen to that. That's a nice sound. What color I usually make his boots orange. He likes his orange boots. He wears them all the time. Very orange-like, you know, his boots. And yeah, that's what I usually use for, you know, the boots. And these mushrooms, I'll probably make them purple. Because I like purple mushrooms. Just seems like the right color, right? Purple mushrooms would be very good, they said. And then, his fanny pack is usually like an off yellow, somewhat. Maybe like a darker yellow, like this.
Fanny pack yellow.
That. And then what's his boots or like a this one here. This might be too dark. Let's see. This one? No, it's a good one. That looks good. All right, now the challenging part is finding a good gray to make him. He's kind of like, let's see. It's kind of like this one here. Let's see what this looks like. How does this look? Let's test it out over here. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's not the one I want though. I don't think he's that kind of gray. Let's see. Where's this one gray? This one right here. Oh, that's too dark. That is way too dark. Maybe. How about this one?
How about this one? No, that one. How about this one, right?
Let's see. Oh, that's the one right there. That's the one we want. That's the color. Right there. What are these dogs barking at? Awfully barky out there. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Alright. Now that we have that accomplished, that one's all uneven. I'm going to redo that one. Let's use this one over here. Alright. So this is going to be all one color right here. And then over here, we'll just... Oh, we need some pink for his nose. I'm going to leave his little lip white. I don't know why. Just going to leave it white right there. Just going to go down like right there. And then we're going to get the rest of them. Oh, I forgot a tail in this one. See, I always forget the tail, man. What's that about? Tailless. Tailless Terrence. Oh, I didn't put stripes on his socks either. Jeez, what's going on with me? Am I in a rush? I'm in a rush here. Alright, he needs a pink nose. Where's the pink at? There's a pink. Pink nose. Whoop, whoop. And pink ears. Why not? Pink ears, pink nose. Pink under part of the mushroom. Alright, that looks good. Alright, what else? Alright, we're gonna put a lighter gray. Do I have a lighter gray? What's this? This one. I'm gonna put this gray up here. Hey! And then we're gonna we're gonna put some stripes on those socks. I think I am. Sock stripes.
What color sock stripes shall we do? Purple, I see.
I messed that one up on the side. Oh well. Then maybe some darker green for like right around here. Just kind of. All right, a little depth, and maybe some more depth right here. I don't know if that works, but that's what happened. And then, well, then we got to do it down here. These dogs barking at, dude. I feel like I should go out there and see. Alright, that little dude in his hand is gonna be yellow. I think he should be yellow. Uh-oh. I hear yelling. I need to go out there. Ugh.
It's just the fucking mailman.
The forking mailman. Alright. The mailman. Look at our little dude. Look at our little dude. He's cute. Alright, we're gonna sign it. Right here. View. And then 2026. There you go. Right there. And guess what? It's on sticker paper. Could stick that on something. Might just have to slap it. But a lot of these are on like paper cards. We got a lot of them. They're inside of plastic. I wish it would stay focused. It goes in and out of the focus. Okay. So yeah, how's it going? I got some coffee. I'm ready. Just ready to go hiking. There. Just gonna go there. You know, maybe I could just adjust that. But I don't think I want to right now. Alright, I'll be back and we'll draw some more stuff. We got all kinds of stuff here. You guys check out my books in the link in the bio and then all the stuff and the people in those places. Lots of things. Lots of things we got. We got lots of things in the works. I need to redo this one again. Looks like a butt. I don't want that. And this one, what is this? Fountain of Youth? Some sort of fountain. It's like a fountain, what is it? What are those things called? A fountain, wouldn't that be cool? It would be cool. A fountain column. A column made of water. That's kind of what the idea I had. It's pretty sketchy looking, but say sometimes I do the corners like this with all the little elaborate doohickeys and stuff. Yes, sometimes we got lots of them. We got all these. Look at all these. This one's pretty cool. It's the box breath. 4-4-4. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds. We got the little books over here. We got lots of little books. Look at this box breath. That's a good one. This guy. Gotta color these in. So many to color in. I think I want to do some of these with watercolor. These will be watercolor ones.
That one's cute. Oh, it's so cute. Look how cute it is. Look at this guy. He's cute. Look at that. So many cute ones, Michael. They're adorable.
Here's a little book. You can download the link in my bio right here. Techniques and meditation. It's got a bunch of meditation techniques in it. I wrote them down. Right, and then this is not available, but it's kind of fun. I might do this as like your own little coloring book of some of the cards I just made. And then here's another one. But I have art magic books, which are like inspiring little books to get you to create more or something. And they're kind of coloring books too. But this one's a breathwork manual. This one's all about breathwork. That one's available. But this one right here, art magic, I kind of messed up this print. It's better now. I fixed this. This was just a like practice run. But this is basically what you get. You get like this little wagon fish guy. But he's in a boat, so I guess you can call him Boatfish. I don't know. Anyways, we got this. You know, here he's a wagon right here. See, it's wagon right there. Anyways, this, you know, just little inspirational things about art. Just little musings, things, and then my QR code on the back. Look, you can scan that right now.
Scan it right now. Do it, I dare you.
And then, you know, this is the cool thing. They're double-sided, so you can open it up like this, and there's a whole other side of stuff. But then, you know, this is the easy way to make a little mini book. You print it on this side or the other side, both sides, and then you fold it like this, so you have that little slit in there. That's an easy slit to cut too. You just go like this. You just have it folded like this, and you go, boop. That one little cut right there. That's it. And then you got this little zine. Little zine right here. Little magazine. Mini magazine. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8. 8 pages to tell your story. What are you going to make a zine about? You know, you can make it about anything pretty much. Look at these. Whoop. Oh, it's my favorite song. I love it. Da, 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 da. Look at these ones. These ones are made out of canvas. I haven't done these ones yet, but I painted them solid gold. Gessoed them, and I just wanted to see how thick I can get them before I started painting on them. It's like, I wonder if I could just gesso the hell out of it and then throw some paint on there. And I got it pretty thick. It's pretty sturdy. These are just like little slices of canvas that I sliced up in the same size. Actually, they're a little bit bigger as these. Yeah, look at that's just slightly bigger, but will still fit inside of these hard shell. These hard shell ones, they'll still fit in there. Maybe. Oh, I might have to trim that down somewhere. I think I did these ones smaller. Yeah, these ones are smaller. These ones are the same size as these. See, there we go. Same size, different thing. But yeah, these are like, you know, you could like roll these up like this. And then put a little piece of like a string on there. Just a little hemp or something. And then a little wax, little thing or something, I don't know. And then just give those little secret paintings. Secret mystery paintings, and just have a whole bunch of them. And then people have to like collect them. Get all 1,000 of them. Homemade little paintings. Look, oh, what is that? Oh, it's a scroll. You can even have it mean something, you know, just put it in your pocket and you roll it up. Put a little thing on it. Keep it in your pocket. It's scrolls. They're mini scrolls, you know. You keep them in your pocket. Hand them out. People are like, what is this? What did you just give me? What is it? Do I need to look at... Oh, you are an awesome, amazing human being. Thank you for existing. What? Thank you for that message. I think I'll go about my day now. You know, that kind of stuff. Oh my god, look at all this mess I've got going over here. Right. But yeah, I didn't think of doing that yet. Just rolling them up. Just handing them out. Here you go. I got you something. I got some little twine. Stick that in a box with some other little thing. A couple of these books. A couple books and a scroll and some cards. What a package. What a package deal. Tiny little thing you get. You know, you get a book. You get a raccoon collector's item. You get this little scroll with some helpful information. Maybe a little breathing technique or meditation technique. Oh, I like it. I like it. I might work on that little meditation technique. I do have the meditation book, but if I could just, like this one with the box breath in the 4-4-4-4-4, if I could just get that one perfected down to the point of, little cards of techniques, that would be cool. I like that. And I could just hand out little things. There's the one I haven't done yet where it's like a Torres field, I should do that. I should draw that next.
A Torres field around a human being.
Is that what we need, Torres fields? Do we need a field of light, of energy around you? Sometimes you gotta use your hands, your fingers. Your fingers and your hands. You gotta use them all of them all the time. Sometimes you just need to grab stuff. Just have things in your hands. Just physical stuff. I'm alive. I can feel stuff. Look at this. These are all feelable. This one right here. This is the best one so far. Well, not the best, but this one right here is pretty damn cool, I must say. It's a basic idea. I want to repeat it over and over. But it took me a lot of other ones to finally get to this one. And I was like, oh, that's the one. Oh, I like it. I like this one too, but it's a little crooked to fix it. This is good. This is perfect because this is what you hold your breath for 4 seconds. You inhale for 4 seconds. You hold your breath for 4 seconds. You exhale for 4 seconds. And then, that's it. You're basically like, here, do this. You can do that. Inhale, exhale. Just follow the pattern with your finger while you do it. You can make them like 8-second ones. I think I might make one that's 8 seconds. You do a 4 second, 8 second. I think 8 seconds is good. I don't know. What's your favorite? Six is a good one. You do 6, 6, 6, 6. You do 5s, 5, 5, 5, 5. Then you got a nice even number, I think. But yeah, these are fun. Do these. I want to make one that's a Wim Hof one too, like a Wim Hof card. I don't know how I do it. I'd probably just go maybe a box. But how does it go? It goes up and then down. So we do. Inhale, maybe an arrow. Inhale. Here, let's sketch it out. My God, I got a mess here. Look at this. Is a cool little thing I want to make. I'm gonna print it up though. I'm not gonna write it. It's gonna say how to buy art from lazy artists. Take picture of art. Take picture or screenshot art. Send message and ask how big and how much and how long will it take to get here. And then ask how to pay. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. And then ask about payment plans if you can't pay at all. And then the last thing is ask for extra stuff because you did all the work. So you should get some like stickers or a print or something. How to buy original art. Just put that original art from lazy artists. One could be changed. You might not want to screenshot it, but that does work. So screenshot art, or because you don't always know the title. Maybe I could put that underneath, because you don't always know the title of it. And then send it to them and say, and ask these things. How big is this? How much is this? And how long will it take to get to where I'm at? And maybe like say where you live, you know. Your postal address, or like your zip code. So you just give them your zip code, maybe, so they can like calculate, you know. And then ask how to pay, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever, other way, other. And then ask about payment plans. Like maybe you can't buy the whole thing, but you can pay like $50 now, $50 next month, 50, you know, whatever, and then you'll get it, right? And then ask about, you know, like that's not even for commissions. Like I should do one for commissions. How to commission artwork from a lazy artist. Ready? How to commission artwork from a lazy artist. 1. Like have a complete idea. Idea of subject. Maybe I can redefine that. 2. Ask how much. How much. 3. Wait, what would it be? How much? Price, sizes, you know, size. That would be included in that. Have a complete idea of the subject. Ask how much, what size. 3. Give them creative control. Maybe not. Okay, number 4. Deadline. Give deadline. Right? Give them a deadline. You know, 3 should be left in there, and I should explain why. Because when you approach somebody to do art, you're approaching them because of what their style is. They're like knowing that they could do it. Like if it was for a business or something, they would just find an artist who does graphic artists, you know, who assimilates to whatever, you know, you're doing. But if you're just a lazy artist, you're probably not in that world. You know what I mean? So you're just like, tell me exactly what to do. And then a down payment. I should put that on here. Down payment. You know, half now, half later. And then, you know, they get that's motivation. That's like you know, incentive. Oops. Incentive. Motivation. And they feel obligated. Because they already took your money. So that's how you do it. If you want art from a lazy artist. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make these videos. Make a little book, a sticker, a meme. I'm gonna do it. Alright. It's gonna happen. Alright, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out, watching me mess around on my table here. All this stuff. Little Wookie. Look at that Wookie guy. So, like, if you guys want these, they're pretty easy to get. $5, $10, depending on where you're at. I can get international stamps. We could try that out. You know, some of them are smaller than others. Like the ones in the hard things are a little bit bigger. I'm trying to make them all more standard size, but we'll figure it out. They're pretty cheap, you know, but they're like one of a kind. They're not prints. I drew and painted all of these by hand. You know, so if you guys want something specific, I can do a little mini commission. I could do like a portrait of somebody. You know, there's my cousin. I made a little portrait of him. Like I can sketch somebody out, draw somebody, whatever. You draw your dreams, make up your futures. I don't know, whatever. Like, this raccoon, I love drawing. If you want a raccoon, just say, I want a raccoon. You know, if you want a little girl on a skateboard, I could do that. If you want a totem, one of these crazy weird totems I do, tell me that. I do raccoons a lot. I do little cartoon characters. I can do like Cheech or something. You know, just let me know and I'll do it. I'll make it. This is just the stuff I like to make. You know, I like making wizards and dancing people and cats. And, you know, this is the kind of stuff. Roller skating wizards with mushroom hats. You know, this is my style right here. So if you guys want any of this stuff, let me know. I'll be around. Have a good day. Check out the link in my bio.
Check it out, it's a good one. It's the link in my bio, the link tree.
The link tree. I think that's what it's called. The link tree. This thing right here. If you scan this with your phone, you guys know about link tree, right? Or QR codes. You just scan that. You put your phone up to the screen and scan that. And then a little link will pop up. Like, okay, so open your camera. Scan this card. Or just open your camera and hold it over this image. And then a little link will pop up underneath it. And you click it. And it'll open up your web browser. And it'll take you right to all of the stuff that I do. So, there you go. Check it out. I'll be back soon with more stuff.
Stay tuned for more sketches and more cards and more paintings.
I got these paintings here if you guys are interested in the paintings. I do that as well. I paint. I have all different sizes. And I make music. You can check that out too. Thanks for being here. I appreciate ya. Till next time.